The Isle of Lewis, I looked, it's in a remote section.
Yeah.
You know, when she came to New York, she was a young girl of about 18 years old, and she came to New York. She hadn't seen the world, and she met my father. He was, you know, a successful guy. He was a young guy, but he was a successful guy, doing well. He was building houses. And
she was
homes.
Beautiful.
And she was beautiful. She really was beautiful. She was a beautiful woman. He came home that night. He said to my grandmother, who was a fantastic person, my father's mother.
Yeah.
He said, "Well, I just met my wife."
Really?
Yeah, and he was about 32, so he was a little older. She said, "You know, when are you going to get married?" But he was a great guy, but he immediately knew there's a great, you know, the Scottish people are really amazing, and they're great fighters too. You know, that's why England sort of never.
Yeah, Braveheart.
Braveheart, one of the great movies of all time, but England had a hard time with Scotland. You know, they couldn't quite tame them. We had Hillary Clinton down to whatever we wanted to do with her, and I felt it was inappropriate. She's the wife of a president. She was a Secretary of State. We could have done a very big number.
Yeah. And
I said, we don't want to be doing that. The concept of putting her in jail, indicting her, all the things that you have to do, you know, it's tough stuff. We don't want to do that. In fact, you remember I made speeches when I mentioned her name. They started to lock her up. Yeah. And I said, no, this is after we won. We just won.
Because you wanted the country to heal.
We have to get back to, we want to heal. And yet they did it to me.
Yeah.
So I feel differently. I mean, I'm a human being. I have my feelings too. So I feel differently about it. Obama, what he did was terrible. What Brennan did and Clapper and Comey and all these lightweights, I mean, they're stupid people, actually. But what they did, and so unnecessary. And they made it really hard. But ultimately, I don't know, they toughen you up. You either learn that you can do that. How many people could handle that? Yeah. I've had so many people said, how did you handle that every day? And they come up with these different scams. They're all scams, and they're still doing it. You know, they're doing it now.